Coronation Street star Shobna Gulati comes out as non-binary and reveals new love interest. Coronation Street star Shobna Gulati has revealed that they now identify as non-binary. The actor, who played Sunita Alahan for 12 years in the soap, said they had felt that way all their life, but it was only more recently that they had realized there was a word to describe it. They also told about being currently in love, but open to date male or females in the future. I've become more happy describing myself as a person. What do people call it now? Non-binary. So, I suppose that's who I am, Shobna said. I've never had a word for it, but I've learned from our younger generation what that might look like in terms of a word, because I know what it feels like in terms of being me. A non-binary person is someone who does not identify as exclusively male or female. They may feel that their gender is fluid and can change, or they may identify as both male and female or neither. On Instagram, Shobna lists their preferred pronouns as she/they. Speaking to Kay Adams on her How to Be 60 podcast out tomorrow, Shobna, 58, explained, "All the way through my life I've never had the words for that, and I've never managed to explain that, and I suppose my immediate family have not really thought about it. They just thought. Shobna is either extremely feminine or extremely masculine, because I was just accepted as a person who fell out of the tree and equally the person who put on all this makeup and did a dance." Shobna said things changed when they chatted to a sound engineer when they were working together on the same show. The sound person said to me that they were non-binary, and I said, "What is that?" So, then they explained and I thought, well, I feel like that, but I didn't ever have that vocabulary. They said that they saw themselves as a person and that the gender, the he or the she, wasn't important to who they are. And I thought, that's all I've ever thought. And I think now I'm free to say it out loud. I think people around me have accepted who I am for a long time without any explanation, but I suppose when I'm asked now, I'll say it. Shobna, who landed her TV break in the late 1990s, playing Anita in the comedy series Dinner Ladies alongside Victoria Wood, said they had felt a pressure to be feminine when they were growing up. They told Kay Adams, "My father would say things like, 'Oh, you haven't dressed up today,' or 'You haven't washed your hair,' or 'Your hair looks limp. You can't go out like that.' I'd say, 'Why not?' He'd make comments along the way. 'I walk like a boy. Lots of people tell me I walk like a boy, and I do. I just don't know quite where it all comes from. It's just who I am, and I'm happy in that now." Shobna found fame in 2001 when they were cast as Coronation Street shop girl Sunita. Their character went on to marry corner shop owner Dev Alahan, gave birth to twins Adi and Aisha, and featured in a host of dramatic storylines. But Shobna revealed that they never felt secure on the cobbles and that soap bosses regularly tried to kill off her character. "Keeping your job is relentless," Shobna said. "It's not a given that once you're on a program like that you stay. They were forever trying to kill me, and eventually they did." Lancashire-born Shobna tied the knot with architect Anshu Srivastava in a Hindu ceremony when they were 23. The marriage lasted 4 years, and the following year they became a single mum, giving birth to a son Akshay, now 30. They were a single mum when they joined Coronation Street and said they believed that life in the limelight had cost the chance of having more children, as well as it having a detrimental impact on their love life. The actress, who dated Emmerdale actor Gary Turner for 4 years while on the cobbles, explained, "I did have relationships, but then they were very public. It was sad for me because I didn't feel that I got enough time to have a relationship and to have more children and have a private life, because it was so unprivate and so exposed. But it's done now, and I haven't had any more children. I didn't get that opportunity, which sometimes I feel sad about, or I didn't meet the right people because of everything that was out there." Shobna said they were currently in love and told the How to Be 60 podcast, "I think I've loved this person all my life." But they said in future they would happily date someone regardless of whether they were male or female. Shobna explained, "That is also something I'm looking at. What that means to me. So yes, I would go for a person absolutely, regardless of their gender."